feel like that has an effect, even going back to the summer and obviously fall camp, that you guys know who your week one opponent is? Does it motivate you guys a little bit more through those workouts?
We're at Alabama. We're about ourselves. We're about making ourselves better. Don't play up or down to your competition. Play to the best of your ability. So for us, it's just another year of just preparation and just trying to get better than we were the year before. So
you guys always talk about treating every single game the same, but you play in so many big ones. I'm sure when you first get to a program like this out of high school, those first one or two have to be a little bit insane. But at what point does this start to become normal?
Once you're right. When I was a freshman, my eyes were like that. They're just bright-eyed about it, and it was really exciting. But once you kind of get in the routine of it, and you're playing big opponents each week, so you kind of get used to it and kind of get into the groove and figuring out how to take care of your body and prepare for the game coming up. So.
You got new pieces along that offensive line. How have you guys come together, and does it feel like everyone's gelling together now?
Yeah, everybody's having good chemistry together. We're still working different combinations. We're trying to figure out the exact right fit, and it's no one's spot's still safe. We're trying to figure out the best combination.
What have you seen from Florida State's defense?
They're strong, they're explosive, they're powerful. They're a good defense. We're definitely have to bring our A game.
At this point, just how excited are you to hit somebody in a different color jersey?
It's unreal. We've been going against each other for 4 or 5 weeks now, and we're ready. So.
You guys on the roster are big boys, but when you see a situation like what has happened with Raekwon Davis, and Coach talks about giving advice, not being out late, and stuff like that, how much do you take that all into account, or do you just try to do the best you can under any circumstance?
You need to be aware of your situation that you're in. Even not just us, that anybody in general. You need to know what's going on around you, because that could happen to anyone in this room right now. But it's definitely you need to know your surroundings and what's going on, and just try to make good decisions based on those surroundings. So.
Couple more.
Bradley, who's the funniest person on the team?
The funniest person on the team. We got a bunch of them. Actually, Raekwon's pretty good character herself. Let's see, Mac Jones. Let's see, Dallas Warmack. There's a couple clowns.
I think the perception is with this program that it's a business thing, but along that same lines, developing relationships and chemistry and enjoying one another. How important is that to success?
It's great. We're a family. We're here 8 hours out of the day. We're close knit. This team is just like this. We all have each other's backs, and no matter what happens. So. No problem.
As a defensive back, you look at a guy like Derwin. What do you appreciate about his game? What makes him such a good player?
I think he's a bigger guy. He kind of reminds me of Ronnie Harrison. They play the same type of game. They're big guys that could cover well. They like to make big hits, come down, fill the gaps in the front, stuff like that, and it's physical.
Minkah, how has Trayvon Diggs progressed at the cornerback position?
He's progressed a whole lot. He still has a lot to work on, but he's gotten a whole lot better since the spring, since he's been playing there. And we're working on him. He's a project for us, and we've just been working on him.
What does he bring to that position that makes him sort of special to kind of earn that spot?
He brings a couple different things. He's long. He's about 6'1", 6'2", real long arms. He plays with pretty good technique for somebody who's just been started a position. He's a younger guy, so you could kind of mold him and shape him. Usually when you have a guy that's been playing there for a long time, he doesn't want to do certain things or listen to certain people. But when you have somebody that's just starting out, he's going to listen to everything that you have to say. And I think he does a really good job of that.
When you're preparing preparing for a guy like Francois, what challenges does he bring as a quarterback, and does practicing against a guy like Jalen kind of prepare you a little better for that?
Oh yeah, yes sir. I think you compare the two quarterbacks, Jalen and DeAndre, and the way they play. They're both real versatile. They both throw similar. They both started off young guys, had to lead great teams, and they both like to run the ball a whole lot. So I think practicing against Jalen all summer kind of gave us a real good look at a quarterback like DeAndre.
You and your family dealt with a hurricane and everything that came with that. How have you been able to kind of connect with some of your teammates like Jalen and guys from the Houston area and what they're going through?
When I heard it was going to be hitting that Houston area, I got a couple teammates, Tony Brown, his family's down there. I asked him, making sure his family was okay, his house was okay, and he said they're looking to evacuate or making sure that everything's all right, but right now they're okay, and just got to keep talking to them, making sure everything's all right, because I know how it is, and I know how fast it can happen, and so you just got to make sure that they're all right, and if something does happen, you just got to keep them up, hold them up, and make sure that they're doing all right, and just keep praying for them.
Minkah, these types of huge games, like you guys are going to play this Saturday, I know that they're pretty par for the course here at Alabama, but when you first get here, I'm sure the first one or two has to be a little bit, overwhelming to a degree. At what point do these types of environments start to feel normal?
Honestly, after my first game here, after Wisconsin, I kind of set the standard for the Alabama football games. It was they're like number 9, we were number 1, something like that. And we were playing in Dallas Cowboys Stadium, and I remember I ran out there and I seen all the people and all the fans, and I was like, wow, like this is crazy. I'm playing for the University of Alabama, and pretty much every game after that, it was the same thing over and over again. And I was just every time it was like a dream, and still to this day, like when I run out there in Atlanta, we feeling the same way, like a little 12-year-old kid, just stuff you dream about.
Thanks, Mike.
When you got a quarterback like Francois, who has proven he can take a hit and still deliver the ball effectively, does that change a defender's approach at all when you're rushing him?
I mean, I think we've got a good quarterback in Jalen Hurts, and like both of them are mobile quarterbacks. So we've been trying to practice staying in our rushing lanes and just getting after them as a whole.
Obviously, you guys are kind of used to these big season openers against big teams. Coach kind of referenced how one of the benefits of it is it improves your off-season workouts because you guys all know what's coming for you in week 1.
Yeah.
Do you see that having an effect, kind of even going back to summer and then fall camp?
It's always exciting to open up the game, and with the competition that we're opening up with, it's going to be a good test to see where we're at as a team, and we're going to be able to just see all the work we put in and see that it's been working out.
Do you think that really has an impact on the young guys who it's kind of the first time they're going through it and there's just that heightened sense of urgency getting ready for a game like that?
I think all the young guys around here are anxious to play because we've been beating up on each other a lot here lately, so it'll be a good test for them.
Ryan, you've always been one of the biggest guys on any team that you've ever played for. But can you talk about how you've changed physically? Because, you look really, really good. Not that you weren't earlier, but you know what I'm saying. You look cut more and stuff. Just talk about where you are and how this has changed over your times here on the campus.
Coach Cochran and the nutrition staff, they made a weight for me, and I try to stay within that weight and just cut back on a lot of stuff and then get a little extra cardio in. And Coach Saban always tells me that he think it'll help all phases of my game, so I've just been trying to abide by that.
How do you keep your weight in check then? People who want to diet want to know what you're eating.
Around here, they keep a lot of like Gatorades and stuff here, so just got to cut back the Gatorades and drink more water and try to cut back on the bread and stuff.
What have you seen from Florida State's offensive line?
They're a big group of guys. They move really well, and our defensive line, we've been trying to watch a lot of film on them and just get ready for them and bring the same relentless attitude Saturday.
Thank you.
Jalen, what's going through your mind as you've watched what's unfolded in Houston the last couple of days?
It's tough. It's heartbreaking. It hurts, and it's been on my mind. But all we can do is stay strong. As a proud Houstonian, stay strong and keep all my family back home, all my friends, and all the citizens of Houston in my prayers.
Does it give you some peace of mind when you just see how that community is all rallying around and helping each other out?
Yes, and I think that's what Houston stands for: strong people, togetherness, and one big family. So I think everybody back home is all there for each other, and I hope it remains that way. And I hope everybody's just okay and safe and helping each other out.
Is it difficult to prepare for something like a football game when you got this constantly on the back of your mind of your family and friends and everyone back home?
No. My family back home, they want me to focus, and they want me to, lock into what I need to do this week. But they're going to be on my mind for sure, and they're going to be in my prayers. They are in my prayers. All my friends and family back home. But in the day, we have a game Saturday, and we need to be ready to play.
How have you changed in a calendar year as a football player now going into the opener for the second?
Same guy, just a little bit more mature, experienced, and I think that goes a long way. And I guess we'll see how different I am on Saturday.
What have you seen from Florida State's defense?
And they're fast, physical, lengthy, a lot of range, and just an overall good defense. And we're up for a challenge. I say that we're up for a challenge. Really good team.
When you're going up against a guy like Derwin James in the secondary who didn't play much last year, so you don't have a lot of film on him, how do you prepare for someone like that who could potentially be a game-changing impact in the secondary?
I think we just have to kind of focus on execution, trust the fundamentals of the offense, fundamentals of the scheme, and trust in the play calling and just execute. And I think it comes down to execution. Who's going to execute the best?
Jalen, you played in Atlanta before, but new opportunity in a brand new stadium. Talk about looking forward to that opportunity and playing that new place.
It'll be fun. A nice venue. Dallas was nice. It's always nice to play in the Georgia Dome. Very historic place, but we're looking forward to it.
Jay, from spring to now, as far as the offense and you reacting as opposed to thinking more and everything, where are you on that? You know what I mean?
I mean, we have to be ready now. And I think we're really comfortable with what we're doing as a team, as an offensive unit, and I think we'll be ready to play.
Jalen, what have you seen from the younger wide receivers?
They all have some ability. I think it'll be interesting to see who steps up and makes plays for us this year. But I think they all have ability, and I'm confident in all the receivers we have in the receiving corps.
Thanks, Jalen. Thank you.
You guys have played in, obviously, these big openers before. Coach kind of talked about how the good thing about them is it motivates you guys during off-season workouts and go back to summer. Do you feel like that's been the case? Knowing who you're going to face week one has helped you guys prepare throughout even the summer and fall game?
Oh yeah, I mean, it definitely helps. I mean, when you know you're playing against a really good team with really great players, I mean, it's definitely in the back of your mind, whenever you come out and it's a really, really hot day at practice or whatever. I mean, just think about the team down there in Tallahassee is practicing in the same exact environment. So, I'm pretty sure they're getting better. So, definitely helps our mindset.
Shaun, Coach Saban always talks about how affecting the quarterback is more important than sacking the quarterback. When you've got a guy like Francois who's proven he can stand in there, take a hit, still deliver the ball, how does that change your approach?
Well, I mean, we're just going to have to, keep on, trying to get to him, for 4 quarters. He's the guy. He doesn't get rattled, no matter what the circumstances are. I mean, we're just going to have to, keep him in contain, not let him get away things like that. But, you know, I know he's going to be ready to play. You know, he's a great competitor, great quarterback. So we've got our hands full.
How amped up are you? I mean, it's been a little bit of time since you've been playing against another team. How amped up are you for this game?
Well, I mean, it's crazy, but, you know, it didn't kick in that we played until, like, this past Saturday at practice. You know, I was like, I took a knee at practice. I'm like, dang, we really play next Saturday. I mean, you know, it's starting to kick in a little bit. Like, you know, it's finally football season, so I'm pretty excited.
Where's this linebacker core at right now? You lost some big pieces last year. You do that all the time, though. But how good can this group be?
Well, we can be better than the group from last year. I mean, you know, we got a lot of great talent. You know, from young guys to older guys. So, I mean, we can be really good, but you know, it's important that we come in, week out, and you know, just continue to get better.
Last year, Ryan Anderson always said that he hated the other team. Is there a guy on this defense that continues that hate?
Well, it should be all 11 guys on the field, you know, this year, rather than that one guy having that mentality. So, if all 11 guys have that mentality, you know, we could be dangerous.
You guys play so many high-profile games, and we've talked to Minkah and Bradley, and they both talked about how, you know, the first time they played in one of those when they get to Alabama, they were a little wide-eyed at it. Was it like that for you, and at what point did these huge games start to feel normal for you?
I'd probably say, my freshman year, I remember we played West Virginia. You know, I was kind of in shell shock, you know, like you expect. But, I mean, you know, now you kind of settled in, you know, played in the playoff game and stuff like that as a freshman. Now, you know, it's like another game for real now. So, you know, it's important that, you know, we come out and, you know, not get caught up in all the limelight and things like that. And, you know, like Coach Saban always said, you know, the field's 100 yards long and 53 yards wide. So, I mean, everybody just needs to come out and execute, do their job.
Two more. Anything else?
The new stadium, Mercedes-Benz. You said you kind of talked about the dimensions of the field, but obviously this is going to be a different look for you guys. Are you looking forward to playing in a stadium like that?
Oh yeah, I mean it's definitely exciting, you know, to know that you're going to be, you know, one of the first teams to play in a big new stadium. So I mean, it'd be important, you know, that we focus on our job and, you know, not focus on all the features, you know, that are being offered.
There's been so much talk about this running back group. I mean, when everyone's healthy, you guys can go 4 or 5 deep. From a defensive standpoint, when you have a team that has that many talented backs that they can keep rolling out, what does that do to a defense?
It gets you yelled at practice because, I mean, you know, when they're rolling in a fresh back, you know, after 3-4 plays, you know, every time you turn around, you know, we're tired, but, you know, they're coming in fresh, you know. So, I mean, it definitely helps out a lot, but, I mean, kind of sucks at practice.
Thanks, Shaun.
Thank you.